Hey guys, it's Chris, and today is a little bit of a different episode. Yesterday, June 1st, we released our longest episode to date. Almost 2 hours of discussing a variety of things with my buddy Joe Roddy, including a very spirited debate about 80s country music versus 90s country music. And everybody knows that 90s country music is better than 80s country music, but nevertheless, we have a spirited debate about that. That's a fun episode. It also came in as our longest episode to date. It is nearly 2 hours long, but it's a lot of fun. If you want to check that out, feel free to do that. We would love for you to do that. We're following that up today. Today is June 2nd, which, by the way, is my 22nd wedding anniversary. I've been married to my dear wife, Kimberly, for 22 years today. One of the greatest days of my life was the day that she and I said our vows to each other. And so I'm going to take her out to eat dinner this evening. We're going to spend some time alone. But man, I just love that woman. She is fantastic. And if you ever get a chance to meet her, you will be better off for it. I promise. So happy anniversary to my wife and I. But earlier this morning, Willie Robertson of Duck Dynasty fame was willing to sit down with me and my dear friend Joe Leavitt for an hour. Joe actually has his own podcast. It's kind of a mashup of Star Wars meets barbecue. He talks to a lot of barbecue people, a lot of grill masters, a lot of pit masters about the art of smoking meats and grilling and things like that. And so if you want to check that out, it's called May the Smoke Be With You. It's really fantastic, and I would highly encourage you to go check that out. Then, obviously, I have this podcast, Made South. And so Joe and I sat down with Willie together, and the three of us had probably an hour-long conversation, a lot of fun, talking about a variety of different things. And then next Tuesday, which is June 6th, we are going to be releasing that episode on this podcast, Made South. We're also going to be releasing it on May the Smoke Be With You. And then we also filmed it today. My buddy Jason Wayne came over and set up some cameras, and we recorded everything, and we're going to be putting that on YouTube as well next week on Tuesday, June 6th. But until then, I wanted to kind of put out a little piece of content today, and I thought I would share with you just a very, very short clip from our conversation with Willie today. And we spent an hour talking about, the origin story of Duck Commander and Duck Dynasty, the TV shows. We talked about the time that he played Augusta National with his fly down the entire time. It was a great conversation. We talked about his current projects and what he's working on now. And so it was really, really awesome. And we're very grateful that Willie gave us an hour of his time. But until we're able to share that whole episode with you next week, I thought I would share with you this very, very short clip today. And so I'm going to leave you with this. This is Willie Robertson making fun of my beard or lack thereof. And I'll leave you with this and look forward to that full episode next Tuesday, June 6th. And until then, I will see you tomorrow. Bye. My family goes to a family camp every year, and that might sound weird, but we go to family camp. It's like 24 families that get together in South Carolina every year for a week, and they have theme nights every night, and you dress up like things. And so this year, one of the theme nights is famous families, and my kids have decided we're going as the Robertson family. Hey, and so I'm curious, though, what are some of those must-haves for our costumes? If we're going to be dressed up like the Robertson, there's 6 of us in our family, my wife and I and 4 kids. Who are those characters that we have to be out of those 6, and what do we need to be? I mean, bandanas, flame boots. What do I have to have?
Yeah. Well, first you need to start fertilizing that beard.
It's not going to hurt. It's not going to happen.
Here's the thing.
This is as good as it gets. This is 6 months.
Listen. I can already tell I'm going to like this guy because every one of my dear friends insults my beard.
Because it's pathetic.
And